Now, section 12 of the website talks about the garage area, the bed, and bike storage. One of the things that was amazingly critical that you might not think about is the height of the bed. We wanted our bed low enough so that I could sit on the bed and lean up against the back wall, but I also needed the bed high enough that I could fit the bikes underneath. When we were designing the van build, and I had done it inside my garage here, I had 10-speed full-size bikes that I used as models. They were my kids' old bikes. So that was a big concern. So I had it all figured out. It was going to be perfect. Time to buy the mattress. So of course, I sent a few suggestions to my wife, and then I let her buy the mattress. Well, she didn't buy a 5 or 6 inch mattress, the lengths that I sent her, but she bought an 8-inch mattress, which changed everything. So after the mattress arrived, I basically had to start all over doing my calculations to make sure everything would fit. So as far as the bed's concerned, I highly recommend you use the IKEA bed rails. They are steel and they slide inside each other so you can expand them as long or as narrow as you want. You could also place a panel on the underside to run wiring through them if you wanted. We also used the IKEA slats. They worked really well and they allow nice airflow under the mattress to keep it dry and mold free. Now, as far as bike storage, I didn't do anything unusual. I did what most people did. I used 500-pound drawer slides and made a long pull-out drawer to put our bikes on. And it's worked out really well. In my original design, I thought I was going to put more drawer slides and drawers next to that bike pull-out. But you know, when you look at the drawer slide itself and the thickness of wood next to it, you lose a lot of space to that drawer slide. So instead of doing that, for the first 5 years, we actually used some plastic Instacrates that we got from Costco to store things in. But then just this year, I got tired of taking things out of those crates because it seemed like what I wanted was always at the bottom of the crate. So I took that out, and I also removed the 6-gallon jerry can we had because we only used it once in all the years that we've been traveling. And I built custom boxes. The boxes are made out of 5mm project board, so they're nice and light and easy to take out and put back in. And those boxes are labeled with everything that's inside. And since they're not as deep, I can pull each one out and everything is always right on top. Now, before we traveled for 4 or 5 years, I wouldn't have known what I was carrying with me, and I wouldn't have known how to make those boxes and what was going to go in them. So you got to be prepared to travel a little bit and then make changes along the way, because now everything's really easy to reach and we pretty much have everything we need in easy access in the van. Now in the garage area, we also have quick access to the electrical on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, the water filtration system. There's nothing we have to remove. There's no panels or anything to take apart. So we can easily get to the filters and get to the fuses if we need to. Now, hopefully this information has helped you out. If it has, please give this thing a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's free. Use our links and check out our website. And hopefully, you'll watch my next video. Thanks for watching.
I wanna find freedom faster before the daylight turns to gray. I wanna find freedom faster and spend it all on today. It's not a race to the finish line, it's just the comfort of of your hand in mine. Yeah, we're gonna find freedom faster.